Yo, what's going on, y'all? This your man Marcus A. Brown once again, coming at you with another traffic rant. You know I gotta talk my shit when I'm in traffic. I don't know. Maybe this is just a new thing for me. Do I want my fix today? Trying to debate if I want some drugs today. Yeah, I'm gonna get some drugs. Get some fucking drugs, man. Fucking drugs, man. Yeah. Excuse me.
Thank you for choosing Starbucks. What can we start with you today?
Good morning. Yeah, can I get a tall white chocolate mocha?
Of course. Anything else?
No, that's all.
Alright, happy 409.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh shit, girl, don't be talking to me like that. Ah shit. I'm getting nothing started. You can't finish now. I need my fix, y'all. Excuse me. Oh my god, is that gluten free? Is that gluten free? That's my leftist voice. Yes, I think I might do this maybe a few times a week whenever I'm stuck in traffic. Because it seems to make the traffic go by faster in my mind. And I mean, the shit is fun, entertaining. Believe it or not, if I wasn't recording the shit, I'd be in here talking to my goddamn self anyway. So, might as well be productive with it. This is something I've been saying I'm going to talk about for a while now, which is reaching the age of 30 and, you know, just things that happen after 30, in my experience. I turned 30 in March of this year. It's October now, so it's been a few months. I think I could talk about being 30. Hold on one second. Good, how you doing?
Doing good.
It's good.
409's your total.
All right.
Alright. Here's this for you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Grab your change. Alright,
Cool.
$15.91.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, have a good one.
You too.
Yay! Got my drugs. I got my drugs, Bert. Fucking white chocolate mocha. Alright, now I'm finna do an Aaron Clary real quick and just say some shit that ain't got nothing to do with the topic. I'm normally a Dunkin' Donuts man. My pops is a McDonald's man. Don't neither one of us really get out with me Starbucks, but I'm gonna be a fucking hipster today. So, if you ever want me to meet you in hipster land, I'll have a tall white chocolate mocha. So, where was I? So I checked out a couple of videos, a couple of blogs about people just sharing their experiences on turning 30 and what it's like being in their 30s. They always make it one extreme or the other. Some people are just plain in denial and they say, no, it's no different. 30 is the new 20. False. Then you got people that take it to the other extreme and you growing gray hairs and your knees fall off and you can't breathe and you finna die. It ain't neither one of those. I would say the changes that I've experienced are very subtle and it's just enough for you to realize that you're not 20 anymore and there's gonna be some changes in the future, so it's time for you to start preparing for that shit. It's just the season, you know, this is your fellow craft season. This is the way I see 30, you on the top of the hill now. You know, you might have a little more ascension, maybe, but for the most part, you reach that plateau and you can see everything for what it is and you still have time to live your life the way that you want to. And it's like you're young enough to still relate to younger people, but you're old enough where you can start to really relate to older people. When you're approaching your 30s, this is like around the age where you really begin to challenge, or at least you should start to challenge, everything that you believe. Just to do inventory, you know, the things that make sense, that always made sense, that's cool. Things that haven't made sense and you just been hitting your head on a wall, you start to question that. You start to say, man, you know what, maybe I should take into consideration other positions. I would say physically, if you haven't abused your body and just been fucking yourself around throughout all of your 20s, then you should still be in pretty good shape. You should be able to move around. You should still have a good amount of vitality to be productive and to do the things that you want to do. And that should even be enhanced by this sense of mortality. You know, you start to realize that you ain't got all fucking day. Tomorrow ain't guaranteed. Not only are you growing older, but you get to watch other people grow older, which is kind of a blessing and a curse. I'm blessed to still have both my parents and my older relatives from the generations before, man. So that's pretty interesting, that not only for them to watch you grow, but for you to watch them grow. It's like, think of it. You've known your parents your whole life, and it's like you're watching them get old. You're watching them grow older, and they watching you grow up. And the younger people, your siblings, and just the younger people you know, they watching you too. So it's just a cycle of life. I don't really know how else to put it. It's something about your 30s where you just don't got time for bullshit. In your 20s, or in my 20s, I listened to a lot of bullshit. I tolerated a lot of bullshit, even when I knew it was bullshit, because I just thought to myself, I'm young, I just give a motherfucker the benefit of the doubt, and when I'm tired of hearing they shit, then I cut them off. Now it's just like, hey, bruh, I ain't got time for that shit. Give me what's real and keep all that other shit. Now when I'm dealing with people, I just want to get straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that from a upset or a bitter disposition. Not yet, because I do look forward to being a bitter old man, but I'm not the bitter old man just yet. Y'all will know when I'm the bitter old man. That's going to be fun. But no, it's just like, just be fucking real. I don't got time for no games. And that applies to everything, from business to my social life to my personal relationships, everything. Just give it to me straight, no chaser. I don't want none of that extra shit. And when people sense that in your demeanor, they'll be less likely to fuck you around. If I could quote Aaron Clary on this, because I hear him say it all the time, nobody takes you seriously until you're about 35, or at least until you got that slight touch of gray. They're not going to take you serious because you're young, you don't have experience, and this is another thing that I've noticed. You don't have obligations. You don't have something to grab you by the balls. Employers want to grab you by the balls. Coworkers are just miserable, and misery loves company, so they want you to be miserable with them. So if you're young, you're just trying to get some money. I'll tell you a story. I won't call it a job, but I had like a side hustle, and I was just trying to make money over the summer. I was laid off, and I kept telling this guy, because he was the guy that was in charge of giving motherfuckers work. I'm like, man, yeah, I'm just trying to catch up on some bills. I'm trying to pay my car off. I'm trying to, have some little pocket money or whatnot, pay off some debt. That didn't really resonate with him as much as when I said, oh, man, me and my old lady getting into it, and I got to take care of my son. I basically had to run the script. Like the rest of these motherfuckers. Now, whether that's right or wrong, whether it's right or wrong that the employers want to have you by the balls, you be the judge. But it's true, it's fucked up, but it's true. People don't take you seriously because you're young, because you don't have what they say is the experience. You're going to get experience in time. So even if they put you on the job and you don't know shit, guess what? They put old people on the jobs and they don't be knowing shit. So a lack of experience never really resonated with me when people use that as an excuse, because you can take a motherfucker straight off the street and show them how to do a job. But yeah, people don't respect you when you're young. People don't respect you when they don't have anything to grab you by the balls by. So if you a young person with no obligations, no major debt, no kids, no big responsibilities to the employers and to the coworkers, that's not really the juicy fat chicken that they looking for, because we need workhorses. We need motherfuckers that we can put the pressure on. They back against the wall. They between a rock and a hard place. And if you don't have these obligations and you're not old and about to have a heart attack and we don't have anybody to complain with, then yeah, that ain't gonna be a good look. So it's harsh, but it's true. It sound fucked up, but that's part of the reason, from my observation, that people don't respect you while you're young. That, on top of the fact that, yeah, a lot of the young people are naive and they think they know every fucking thing. But if you humble and you willing to listen, or even just let motherfuckers talk, you ain't even gotta listen, just let them talk, then you can get ahead. It ain't that hard. I've been blessed to kind of work in different areas where it was easy for me to catch on, and I've had plenty of mentors take me under their wing and show me the ropes. So I've been lucky in that regard. But even when you know it all, even when you a professional at what you do, people just don't take you seriously because you're young. Unless you a young beast, I'm talking about you own your business 24/7 and you just running circles around motherfuckers. And that comes with its own consequence, because I've learned, like, let's just say you starting a new job or something, or you in a new position. By default, you want to show your appreciation, and you also want to, prove yourself and say, I'm going to do the best motherfucking job I could possibly do because I want people to know my work ethic. I want them to value me as a resource. And I'm going to just come in here and I'm going to do my fucking job. You would think that that's the right way to go about it. But depending on what type of system you're involved in, that could work against you. Because not only would you be outperforming the old school motherfuckers, two things that happen. Either one, all the lazy motherfuckers will see that and say, okay, we finna throw all the workload on him or her. Or they'll just resent you completely because you fucking up the rotation. You rocking a boat. Every field got its own system. Whether the system work or not, you don't have to give a fuck about that. All you have to care about is, are you getting paid or not? And is the job worth what you being paid or not? Is it worth your trouble or not? It's something about being young where you just this idealist. I was an idealist when I was younger, and I was just like, man, fucking change the world. You think you know every fucking thing, and you think you can just change the world. You're not going to change the world. And if you do change the world, there's always other people that's changing the shit right back. It's going to go back to normal, trust me. But yeah, you don't want to be the young blood showing up rocking a boat. That could definitely work against you. Not unless you got fuck you money. If you got fuck you money, then yeah, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. I know I've said this in multiple videos, but I can't say it enough. To my younger audience, please, please, please do not fuck up your life early, G. Just don't get no felonies. Don't have no fucking kids you can't afford. Watch all the baby mamas get pissed off at that. And try to stay out of debt. Try to stay out of a lot of consumer debt or a lot of college debt. One of the things I'm enjoying about being 30 is just being established, And you don't have to be rich. You feel me? You ain't got to have the newest car, the newest clothes. I mean, it helps, but it's not necessary. Trust me, G. Like, in this economy, it's so fucked up out here, man. Long as you got a roof over your head, your own roof over your head, and transportation, and a little bit of money to get out and live life. Like, you can eat what you want to eat, drink what you want to drink, and go somewhere when you want to go somewhere. You winning. Because there's a lot of people that can't even do that in their 30s. So, like I said, a lot of it depends on the decisions you make early in life. The things you get into, the things that you don't get into, is going to play a role in what you're able to do in your 30s. Another thing you'll experience in your 30s for the fellas is a drop in testosterone. So that's kind of inevitable. You'll experience that more and more as you age, from what I've been told. So you're going to be thinking more with your big head than your little head. But like I said, everything to me about turning 30 physically is very subtle. So it ain't like you just gonna lose interest in bitches overnight. But I'm looking forward to this, actually. As you age, you lose that thirst. So that thirst that will make you jump up for a booty call at like 2 or 3 in the morning, now it's just like, bitch, come to me. Or, bitch, stay at home. Like, how many bitches can you fuck? I don't know how many bitches I done fucked throughout the course of my life. Started when I was 14. Some people started younger than that. That's over 15 years, 16 years of fucking bitches. Like, at some point, I guess that's why people tell themselves they should be married. But you can't fuck bitches forever. And at this point in my life, I ain't fucking nothing but bad bitches. I can't go, G. I done paid my dues with fat bitches. I done paid my dues with basic hoes, cornflake bitches. If she ain't fine and the chemistry ain't right, I don't get along with the bitch, I can't do it. But that's a good thing. You'll learn to be more discerning. You'll learn to think a lot more critically when it comes to the situations you'll place yourself in or allow yourself to be put into. And that's going to keep you out of trouble in and of itself. And it's going to save you money, because I don't go out unless it's worth it. I ain't scripted, so I'm just drinking coffee, talking this shit off the top of my head. So that's pretty much all I can think of for the fellas right now. The wall is a lot more prevalent when it comes to the ladies. If y'all not familiar with the wall, just YouTube that. Maybe I'll speak on that later. But you really get to watch other people grow and see what they really grow up to be. Remember when they used to ask what you want to be when you grow up? Or where do you see yourself when you grow up? Like, this is the time when you really get to see those things come to fruition. So when you was a shorty and you said you wanted to do all these things with your life, if you're not doing it in your 30s, when are you going to do it? If you haven't got started, I'm not saying that it's the end of the road. I'm not saying you can't get started. but your ass is behind and you need to catch up with yourself. Cause it really shows in your 30s who you are, who you not. I don't really think that's something you could fake for too long. What the fuck was I finna say? Man, I forgot what I was finna say. I'm gonna have to make a part 2 to this. It's funny how when I'm talking shit in traffic, I'm just like, fuck, hurry up. And then the shit just flies. So, I don't know, maybe I'll make a part 2 to this. If y'all wanna add to what I'm saying in the comment section, feel free to. Let me know what y'all experienced in y'all 30s, approaching 30, after 30, and it ain't gotta be just 30s. If you wanna share what it's like to approach your 40s or 50s or any of that, like, I would like to know. So hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.